everyone. I have a video today of all new products that frankly I was not expecting much of. I was either hesitant to buy, I bought them later than most people did, or I bought them because I wanted to show them to you and expected to be able to say that these were not worth your money. But it didn't quite turn out that way. So today we're going to get into it. These are products that I think either deserve the hype that they're already getting or deserve a little bit more attention than they're actually getting. Hey everybody, so I have all new products on my face today and one product that I haven't put on my face yet. And I want to talk about these collections and talk about why I think they are either better than the hype that they're getting or at least equal to the hype that they're getting. It's interesting because I have been a long time luxury makeup lover particularly, and I've been using makeup for a very long time. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer and I was a makeup artist for Chanel half a lifetime ago. I'm currently a recovering attorney. I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe and notification button down below so you don't miss out on any of the fun here. Most of the time when I'm reviewing collections, I think that the products are going to be decent. If you're reviewing luxury makeup, most of the time the products are at least good. They're not always worth the price point, but usually, you know, they're decent because brands have put some time and money into the product. And they know that their customer tends to be someone who is going to be a discerning customer. Now, every once in a while you get products that are just awful, complete fails, and that does happen. But it's rare that I come across a product that actually lives up to hype or, in my opinion, is better than I think it's going to be, because I've just used so much makeup over the years that, yeah, I tend to be a little pessimistic. I go into it with a neutral mind, which is why I try not to watch others' reviews before I actually do the review myself. But, you know, I'm usually like, how good could it be? There's a couple of pieces here though that I'm actually like, wow, these are really, really good. Some have hype and others, you know, I really haven't heard that much about. So first I just want to start with this Violet French. This is the Bisou Jelly. I talked about this in my other video. I've heard different things from people, comments about this, and some people have said it's a little too drying for them. I don't find it drying at all. Actually, I find it very comfortable. The scent is this beautiful vanilla scent. It's stunning. It's this gorgeous gourmand scent. And I really like this product. I feel like this has received a great deal of hype. And I do intend on buying the rest of the shades of this. For me, I would buy it at full price. But because I have so much makeup, I will probably wait to get it on sale. But it's not a glossy balm. I mean, it does have gloss to it, but it's more, I don't know how to explain this. It's glossy, but it's a really unique product. It's got this, like, I don't know what you would say. It's glossy, but lip-like. Yeah, it's unique. It is a very unique product, and I really do like it quite a bit. So I'm not wearing it today because I want to show you something else that I've been impressed by, but this is something that I absolutely will pick up more of them, and the scent alone I'm just in love with the scent of it. I could just sit there and smell it, which is weird, I know. But yeah, I really, really like it. Let's talk about Dolce & Gabbana. So Dolce has revamped their entire line. The old Dolce, the Dolce that really was very difficult to get in the United States, had some of the best products I've ever used. The Solar Glow Beautifier powder literally is iconic, and if they bring it back, it's the type of product that I would encourage everyone to buy. It is the best. It's not really a powder, but it is. It is the best product I've ever used. It's a powder that doesn't look like powder, but beautifies your skin, blurs, it's perfect. And the blushes that they had and the lip glosses, they were just amazing. When Dolce reformulated everything, they've done a lot of products that I thought were quite good. I like their blushes. They've had a lot of good products that I've liked when they've come out. Their Blueberry Tint foundation is good, but none of it matched the Solar Glow powder level and some of the other products that I loved from Dolce. They were all good, but I wasn't blown away. They have a couple of new products though that were just introduced that I have picked up that I want to say some very, very, very good things about, and possibly even like great things about. But again, they're relatively new, so I will refrain from doing that, but I will just say they are far better than I thought they would be. The first is the Kiss My Gloss, the 4D Gloss Stick and Lip Liner Duo. So first of all, these are made in Italy. There is the 4D Lip Gloss, and then there's the lip liner, and I'll show you both of them. I have the lip liner on today. It's a 12-hour long-lasting liner. It says it's no transfer, bleed resistant, instant hydration, plumping gloss, infused with fruity wine aroma. It does. It has like a wine, like it smells like wine. It's really interesting. Italian almond oil, which hydrates the lips, and a biometric peptide known to give a plumping effect. That's the gloss. And I picked it up in 02. Here's the liner, which I have on my lips right now. It is a pinky mauve brown shade, and it's perfect. I have been wearing this now for a couple days, and I have to say, this sucker does not move. I'm impressed. I was like, huh, that's pretty good. It is, I'm not gonna say it's wear resistant to the extent that the Tom Ford is, because I have not used it long enough. But I will say, it seems close. Like it has not moved, and it's been really, really, really good so far. There is a sharpener in the base. It is twist up, twist down, and I really, really like this liner. I think it's coming for Tom Ford. They also have the My Lip Overliner, an 8-hour lasting easy guide sculpting lip pencil, which I bought in My Rosy Nude, which is this one. And you'll see the remnants of it right here on my hand. And when I say remnants because I tried to wipe these off with a microfiber towel to see what, you know, the resistance to a microfiber towel would be, and that's what I got. So I will draw it on again. It is a great color. It's a milky nude, and it really lasts on your lips and is very transfer resistant. Like, it's hard to get this sucker off. It's hard to get the 02 off as well. So here's the 02, and here is the My Rosy Nude, which is 03. Now that's the My Lip Overliner, and here is the liner that's in the Kiss My Gloss. This is supposed to be 12 hours. This is supposed to be 8. The thing that I would say is this is a roll up and down, and it has a sharpener in it. This one is a regular with the, you know, the brush on the end, and you've got the sharpen, you know, the pencil type of liner. They both are very, very resistant to transfer. This one is a little bit less creamy. I use this one to sort of over accentuate my lips so you can see what the two shades kind of look like on the lips. But I have to say, really impressed with the liners. Like, they are really, really good. And if you're concerned about bleeding, these might be really good choices for you. Now the gloss. This is a push-up gloss. You click the bottom, and then it pops up at the top. This is the shade 02. It looks amazing on. It has this plumping, I can't put my finger on it when they say 4D. It does look like there's like a shape to it. Like, it does make your lips look rounder somehow. I'm not exactly sure how it does that. It does have this fruity wine smell to it, the scent, there's no doubt, but it says a coat of the solid lip gloss stick for dimensional lips, and that's what it gives you. It does look like it's, it does look like there's a puffing of your lips. There's no stinginess, no spiciness, nothing. I absolutely love this. Now the scent, although fruity and wine-like, is fine, it's not my favorite. I like the Violet French much better, but it's not bad. It doesn't smell, it's not chemical, it's not like the Saint Laurent oil. It's not like that. It's just fruity, wine-like, which is not my favorite scent, but for the effect that it gives and the way that it feels on the lips, I can smell like wine for a little while. That's totally fine. So I haven't really heard much about these products from Dolce, and maybe it's because when Dolce came out with their revamped line, All of it was good, but not great. This one, in my opinion, is great. And so I am definitely going to buy more of the Kiss My Gloss products. I think they're excellent. Absolutely love them. And the lip liners just in general are really good. They don't transfer. They don't seem to bleed. Now, again, I do have dry skin, so always keep that in mind. But you know, those of you who took my advice about the Tom Fords, these are extremely good. I really, really like them. And then they have a liner called the Sleek Kohl Glider. 10-hour lasting intense color eye pencil. I picked up metallic steel, and this was metallic steel right here after I wiped it off with a microfiber towel. So you can see this doesn't move either, and it's a great shade. Metallic steel is like a gray blue. It's super smooth. It goes on like not as smooth as Victoria Beckham, but close. And then it's basically transfer resistant. So this is excellent too. Really impressed with this liner. I was gonna use it today, but I'm using another liner that I really like that I have heard hype about, but we'll get to that in a second. So yeah, the whole Dolce line, the new lipsticks and the eyeshadow, the eye pencil, eyeliner, definitely think they're worth your money. And I haven't really heard about them. I haven't heard people talking about them as much. Maybe I'm missing it, but very impressed. Very, very impressed. On my cheeks, this is the Westman Atelier. This is the Coquette and Mimi. This is the baby cheeks. And here's the thing. When these came out, I was hesitant to pick them up because I have all the Westman sticks. I have Mimi, I have Coquette, I have everything from the sticks that Westman came out. And I was a big adopter of Westman Atelier and still love Westman Atelier. I think the products are great, especially good for more mature skin, dry skin. I think they're really simple and easy to use. And when she came out with her blush sticks, especially, they were emollient, and I have like 8 of them. I love them. But when they came out with powder, I was just kind of like, okay, so they're just basically doing the exact same thing, but with a powder. Why would I want a powder? I like the emollients of the sticks, and that's why I like them in the first place. Which is true. However, this is extremely good. Now, do you need it? No. Is it extremely expensive for what it is? Yes, all Westman products are extremely expensive. But I will say the Westman products have always been excellent ingredients, and I feel like they do what they say they're going to do. So there is like the bronzer color, and there is the blush color, and they work extremely well on me. You can see me putting them on. They look beautiful on my skin. They blended seamlessly, literally. I had no problems with patchiness. I had no problems with anything. That is the mark of a really good product, because although this is incredibly expensive for what you get, this is made in Italy as well. It is 0.17 ounces each. It's not a lot of product. The packaging is hefty. It is like, it's nicely done. I don't really, pink's not my color, but it's nicely done. It's very classic, very, elegant. The products work in such a way when they go on my skin that they make my skin look better. They make my skin look healthier and more flawless, and they, take out any kind of bumps in my skin, in my cheeks, and the bronzer looks really nice and blended seamlessly. So when you get to the like, is it worth it kind of question, it depends, is that price point reasonable for you? And if it is, and especially if you have older skin, would I recommend this product? Yes, I get it. It's worth the hype. It's really, really good. But you're not getting a lot for what's in there, but what you are getting creates, for at least me, a beautiful effect. And I am glad that I have the powders in addition to the emollient sticks, because it is a different look. It does look different than the sticks. Now, if you'd like to see a side-by-side, I can do that. I also have the liquid bronzer from Westman in the lightest shade. So it's in a really tiny, tiny bottle, so I can do that too. If that's the kind of video you'd like me to set up, I'll do it. But I heard the hype about it. That particular color store, I think, sold out quickly in the beginning of the Sephora sale. It came back in, but So I know a lot of people have been buying it, but it's really, really good and really, really nice. So yes, I get the hype actually, which surprised me too. The liner that I have on today. So this liner, you've probably now seen the post go up from myself and from Michelle Wong, about the Prada event that I went to. I was thrilled to be able to go. It was so great to spend more time with Michelle, and so kind of her to invite me, and I had the best time, and you'll see a video. Hopefully I'll get my vlog up eventually. It takes longer to edit the vlogs. Yeah, it was just a great experience, and it was a lot of fun. But I have been impressed by Prada for a very long time. I was an early adopter of Prada. I have in that video, I don't know if you'll see it, but the bag that, oh yeah, I posted about it. It's a black bag with like a black chain. That is from a collection in 1995? 95, I think, maybe 94. I think it's 95, that my sister picked up for me in Milan. For literally, forever ago, and 30 years ago. And that bag is still a classic. Like I pulled that bag out, today, and it still works. Prada has some of the best designs, in my opinion, to the Italian heritage of design. And it's a little bit more eclectic. It's a little bit more sculptural. And Michelle will talk a little bit about the house and how they're conceptualizing their new launches. But I like that kind of artistic look at fashion. And they've done the same with their makeup. I really have been impressed by everything they've done. I've liked every product that Prada has come out with. And these eyeliners are no exception. So yes, there's been hype about these, and I know these did sell out online at the Sephora sale, and they should have, because these are excellent. Now, I picked up the shade Ember, which is a great shade. It's like a taupey gray brown, this one here, and I put it on my eyes today, and it is just beautiful. Like it's just a great shade. It reminds me a little bit of Metallic Mink by Tom Ford, which has long been discontinued. But also, and I'm gonna wipe these off in a second so you can see it again, it is very smooth, but resistant to transfer. So you're gonna really like it on your eyes if you have especially if you have oilier eyes. It shouldn't transfer. I mean, you never know, because my eyes are dry, so it's kind of hard to tell, but it's very smooth to go on, and it does seem to stay. So I've been very impressed with everything, and this liner is no exception. So when they come back in stock at Sephora and other places, if you want to purchase these are, to me, a no-brainer. I would definitely pick these up in different shades if I didn't have 9 million eyeliners as it is, but that is an excellent product to add to your collection. Definitely worth the hype. I see why they sold out at Prada during the sale. No doubt in my mind. Second to last this is the Dior. This is the new, what they're calling Naturals Nudes collection. You can also call it the Canage collection because it's got the Canage print on top. And this is 557 brown cashmere. I bought the two most basic color stories, brown cashmere and silk taupe, because you guys, first of all, told me those are the ones you wanted me to review. And second of all, because they're the ones I'll wear most often. That simple. However, I was ready for a Dior review where I'd be like, eh. And when I compare the silk taupe to the soft cashmere of old, I do feel that way. I feel like the soft cashmere is a much better product when it comes to formula. However, this one, the brown cashmere, and I don't know if it's just the color story, but I don't think that's it. There's something about this one that I'm very impressed by. Now, it may be that the combination of shades is just more to my liking, but I don't think that's it. I think the shimmers in here somehow, the pearlescents in here, I think they're called, maybe they're just more impressive, or maybe I just like the fact that the two mattes are more cohesive in this. I don't know what to tell you, but when I put this on my eyes, I was like, yes, this is beautiful. And do I have other ones like this? Yes, I do. I have a lot like this, but I really like the formulation. I like the curation here. I like the addition of the pearlescence. The white in the middle, that white gold, I think is a great shade for practically anything, anywhere, any other mixing with other, quints. Really impressed with this one. And again, the formula is not the same as the old. The old formula is smoother, creamier, and more dense. But not everybody likes that. It's my favorite, and I will continue to say that. But some people like a silkier, less creamy formula because their eyes are oilier and they don't want the creamy emolliency of the old formula. If that's you, pick up the brown cashmere. If you like the natural nude kind of look, it's a great, great quint. I get why everybody picked these up. I understand it. Given the different products that are out now, not comparing it to the old, I really like the brown cashmere. I think it's absolutely stunning. And on my eyes, the mascara that's on my eyes is the Dior. I will tell you right now, this is one of my new favorite mascaras. The volume that this gives you, the boldness that this gives you is phenomenal. It's dramatic, it's black, it's the blackest of black. Love it. I do not like it for my lower lash line. I just don't. I use the MAC Giga Black on the lower lash line with this. It's same as I did with like the Dolce & Gabbana and a bunch of others, because the wand, I just think, because of the way my eyes are shaped anyway, it's phenomenal on my top lashes, and my lower lashes just, I don't know, it just doesn't, for me, it just doesn't work right. So, love this product. It should be getting more attention for people who want a really dramatic look, but I don't love it for my lower lash line. And last but not least, this is the Givenchy, this is the Prisme Libre powder. And I have been using this now for a week. And I can tell you guys, this is extremely good. I can't tell you if it's exactly the same as it was before, but of all the powders that I've used, it's one of the best. It's not my favorite, and let me tell you why. The reason it's not my favorite is because this is a mattifying powder. I am not an oily person. Like, I don't have oily skin at all. I have the opposite of oily skin. I have dry skin. So for me, a mattifying powder isn't really going to be my favorite product. I like powders that actually have an emollience to them, like a finishing powder, not a setting powder. And so for me, this isn't my favorite powder because it's more of a setting powder than a finishing powder. It can be both because it's blurring and mattifying. But again, if you saw what I just did to my face and you were paying attention, you'll see how this completely mattified and smoothed out and blurred my skin immediately. It works perfectly. There's no, this is not one of those, this was not the reformulation that made everything look shiny and weird. This is an excellent, excellent product. I really like it. I would definitely put it in my top 5 powders, but I'm definitely going to put the Dolce & Gabbana above this, and I'm going to put the Prada powder above this, because the Prada powder for me is more specifically focused on my concerns, which is redness and blurring of my skin. This one, because it's got the blue and the green and the pink and the peachy color, well, creamy peachy color, it's more of a brightening / anti-redness. So it gives that, but it also is a brightness powder. So it's not that I don't love it, I do, but the Prada is usually, when I'm going to use powder, it's usually to get rid of the redness, or the Solar Glow powder, which is just perfect. The Westman Atelier powder, which is the pink bubblegum one that I put underneath my eyes, which is specific use. That's what I'm trying to say. But I think if you have oily skin or normal to oily skin, I think you're gonna love this powder. And I will probably pick up I think it's the Bois Rose. I will probably pick that one up when there's a sale again, because I really like it, and it's really easy to travel with, which is great. And it does serve multi-purpose because there's 4 different shades in it. I could focus on the, the green, or I could focus on the more brightening colors here, or I could focus on the blue, which is going to get a little bit more purple. So it's a multi-use powder, whereas the Prada is just green. for example. So yes, I absolutely love this. I am still waiting to get my Suku press powders. They're coming. But the loose powders from Suku I really, really love, I have to say. Like, they're some of my favorites. And there's some Dolce Dior ones that I love too. All right, last but not least, telling you guys, these are all great products. I don't think you'd be disappointed with any of these things. I am trying the Chantecaille Blanc Peony out for this month's skincare. I will have an update for you at the end of the month, as always. The In Beauty is having a sale right now. I'll post about it on Instagram, but you should check out In Beauty. I've been talking about it forever. But the Extreme Cream is what I brought with me on my trip to the Prada event. It's what I use like almost all the time, and it's a great, great product. I promise you, you won't regret trying it. All right, guys, that's it for today. I'd love to hear what products you've been trying lately that surprised you, hopefully for the good, but also for the bad, because it's always interesting to hear that as well. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you in another video really soon.